Con, is Dad an honest man?
An honest man? Where'd you get that from, Rose? A man that gives you everything.
Some questions are just better left unanswered. He doesn't do things right all the time, but he does them for the right reasons. Our families came in with nothing. You're led to believe that things are fair here. They're not. Certain point in your life, and you gotta accept that things aren't gonna work out the way you dreamt they were.
What's wrong with you? I'm trying to protect you!
What do you want to do, Rose?
We're gonna be husband and wife. We're gonna have kids. Your father's getting us the house.
Well, maybe I don't want a house for my father.
You wanna know who your people are? Your family is your people. Step up and realize that or you won't have one.
The film Fresh Kills is about daughters of the Larusso family living each day in the unknown in a secret mob world living on Staten Island. One daughter realizes living in fear, violence, and a raging dictator at times, she must make a decision. If she stays, she will become one of them or leave her family, especially her mother, who has babied her all her life. I think Jennifer Esposito is strong, smart woman who finally found her true self when directing, being a writer, and stars in her own film, Fresh Kills. I wish I could give her a hug because she always looks like she needs one. Miss Esposito brought the female perception in what wives, daughters, sons, aunts, uncles, and many more live through each day when a father is part of the tightly knit group of criminals. The title Fresh Kills comes from the Middle Dutch word kille, K-I-L-L-E, meaning riverbed or water channel. Staten Island's Fresh Kill was once the world's largest dump. In 2001, New York City shut it down and built a park on top of it. Can you imagine? The site is regulated, overseen by government agencies at the federal and state and local levels to ensure that the quality of air, water, and soil are safe at levels for the public to enjoy the park now and in the future. Word has it, no one knows if there's more bodies buried in there than there are 50-gallon drums of nuclear waste lying underneath the fill. No wonder people can smell it from miles away. I grew up in a county where the saying was, don't talk about anyone because everyone is related. Yes, I was acquainted, or in fact lived close to a young couple who owned a large canary yellow car with a 250 pickup with a large speedboat that was always in their garage. The owner was nice as hell. He told me when he was young he would chauffeur at his relative's house and basically make $20 to $100 a car for parking their vehicles. In fact, we slowly passed the estate once with its large brick pillars near the main road, having a cement driveway making a wide path 100 yards long to a roundabout in front of the double-door mansion. Yes, everyone knew where certain items were buried. On top of a hill. But what hill? No one had the balls to let that information out. I got in an argument with his wife, and that was the end of our relationship. In fact, we moved to a city no one wanted to live. Why am I telling you this? Because in the film Fresh Kills, there were no surprises for us because wet work is always justified by 5 words. It was business, nothing personal. What I can make out about the arguments and clothes ending on the floor was when Francine Larusso, Jennifer Esposito, got in an argument and got extremely mad at her husband. She would throw all his tracksuits on the floor. Tracksuits were in the style in the 80s, maybe 90s, and some men in the business wore them to let their oversized belly feel more comfortable. One thing I never will understand, why do women look over a man's indiscretions, lying, dishonesty, and beatings? Because he makes a lot of money while buying them expensive gifts. I will never understand the complexities of those situations and relationships. Out of an alphabetic score, I give the film Fresh Kills a C++. For me, the film scratched the surface with the fingernails collecting a little dirt. Almost everyone's acting was great. Then at the end of the film, Emily Bader, portraying Rose, showed her true acting capabilities. She was excellent because through the entire movie, she was clueless, didn't really understand or want to know what was really going on with her family, with each of them supporting and taking a role in their family dynamic. For me, it was frustrating. How naive can one person be?